And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you back to the GospelStation.com Sports and Talk on Facebook. It's time for another stop on the Main Street of America Facebook Live Tour. Today's stop, Stephanie's Vintique and the Plaster Paint Company, and we're inside here with very special guests. Please.
Nita Lyles.
Thank you for coming on and doing this tour with me, because
thank you.
You're going to help me explain some of the stuff and hear some of the great products, great deals, and maybe the stories behind them, right?
I'll try.
Well, our first part over here is actually the plaster paint part of the company. See on the walls back there a bunch of different designs, paints. They've got colors from metallics to one step. And actually in front of it all right here is something you and I were just talking about. These Orleans products, new foaming hand wash. They've got a bunch of different scents from laundry detergents, and there's a bit of a story to these.
Yeah, we use a little vaporizer, and instead of putting one of the oils in, which is kind of messy, we actually use one of the soaps, and we change the scent once a week when we change it out, and it smells really nice in the store, and it covers the whole store.
It is. It's like one of the first things you notice when you walk in right there.
It smells nice.
I was coming around looking, and I realized what that was. It's like, it makes sense now. But I would have never thought about using laundry detergent, yet it works.
Right. Well, when you clean it up, it just kind of washes up easier, a lot easier than oil.
That makes sense. And right next to this vendor, now this is two different booths, if I'm not mistaken.
This is one booth.
One booth, but it's got the same deal on it, the 50% off, like case and firm items.
Right.
Now this is everything from books. You can see a little bit of silverware and china. There are records down there and movies. Again, it's kind of that classic hometown vendor where you can find pretty much anything in any one of these. So you really do got to go through and look at them all. And again, we're going to make a counterclockwise movement through the store right here. Kind of try to get a look at as much as possible, because there are a lot within the walls of Stephanie's Vintique. But locally owned and operated. I mean, how long have y'all been over here?
They opened the day that COVID shut everything down.
The day COVID shut.
Yes, so
that's easy to remember.
That's right.
Yeah, that is.
It was. The paint is what saved the store, because people were staying at home doing crafts because we couldn't let anybody in. You couldn't charge a vendor because nobody was coming in, so that helped.
Right. I mean, it's stood the test of time then.
Yes, the paint is wonderful.
Absolutely. And actually, another great part of the store we're about to head to is a little bit of a local section, but we'll take a look at that here in a second. I actually just picked up a Bethany Broncos cap not too long ago, so I finally got mine. But clothing and decorations, again, I mentioned the books, but you got everything from glass to actual handmade felts and fabrics and everything in between. And a cowhead. And there's also jewelry throughout the store, and that's another big part of it. I'm sure we'll catch one of those vendors and really give you an in-depth look at it. But one thing I always look for in stores like this are their music selections, CDs. You can see a little bit here. They've also got movies, mugs, and a lot of this makes pretty good gifts as well.
Definitely.
So now we've made it back to kind of the back right section of the store, we'll call, where you can see some of the local Bethany Broncos gear. So if you were picking out one of these, what would be your go-to?
I just love the color. And but what I do like, you can pick a design and a t-shirt, and they will put it on for you. We have a whole book of designs somewhere. And and they'll put it on a sweatshirt, a shirt, anything you want, or bring your own shirt in and pick your design, and we'll fix it all up for you.
Ooh, that's a great deal. I don't know too many people that are doing that, to be honest with you, folks.
That's right.
So you can bring your own. Actually, I see your sign right here. Select your item, choose a blank t-shirt. Here, let's go right
there
here.
You go.
There you go. T-shirt or sweatshirt. Visit. Take your chosen item to the front. You get to choose your design, and boom, it's right there.
Yeah, they'll fix it. It'll be ready the next day.
Awesome. And that's perfect now that we've got baseball and soccer season here.
They're coming, and I love soccer.
Outdoor sports, perfect for these hats, all these short-sleeved shirts. And that's beautiful stuff. And I got my own hat myself, so I'm happy for that.
Gotta have your hat.
Got to. Now, every time I've come back here in the past, Miss Stephanie has done this with me. And as we get back to this back right section, she says, this is the man zone. That's where they like to be.
Because we've got all those tools. And when he says it's sharp, it's sharp. Do not pick up a blade and think it's not going to catch it, because it will. But they're cleaned and refurbished, and they're just really, really nice. And they're 25% off.
Now, one thing that is being cut into is that price with that 25% off.
That
too.
helps.
Hey, there you go.
I like a deal.
But yeah, tools and model cars are also a big thing. But yeah, I mean, you can see right here on the Facebook Live tour how much is actually back here. There is 1,000,000,001 different items, it feels like, inside Stephanie's Vintique.
And behind that stop sign and that homemade fresh bread is where we mix, label, and ship all of the paint. It's all done right here in Bethany. It's not, doesn't come from a foreign country or anything.
And that's a good point. All these vendors, these different booths, are locally owned, local people.
Yes. So we're helping the economy.
Yes, ma'am. We're moving through the back of the store right now, so got, we'll call it 2 sections of the store to take a look at. Who chooses the music here? Or is that on the radio?
It's just the radio.
Well, it's a good radio choice.
Well,
good. I do like that song. All right, so we're back in the back here. More clothing. I know this is a big part of this section of the store, but you also see more handmade items, display items, furniture as well through this section of the store. Are there any stories about some of this handmade stuff they have?
I really don't know anything about her booth. She's just a very sweet lady. But other than that, I don't.
Well, what I do know is I'm seeing some great prices up here on a lot. Look at this shelf right in front of us. Everything from mugs to actual.
Yeah, but I'm going to see. No, she didn't say. I thought maybe that was ivory, but I don't think it is after I picked it up. But for that price, if it was ivory, that would have been a very good price.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And I see more CDs in the back. I'm going to have to take a look at those when we're off air. Here's another back section of the store that's now in the back left. This one with a great display.
He's got beautiful things in here.
Indeed. And beautiful colors. I mean, look at the blue over there on the shelf. Paintings, though, and again, like glassware and the fine stuff like that.
And I love the lamp, the leaded lamp.
I'm a sucker for blue and black, so I do love those colors right there. We're headed back towards the front of the store now along the right wall. These drawers and cabinets you'll start to see on the side. So some of these are hand-painted by Stephanie herself?
Yes, Stephanie did this, and she put a decal here in the middle. We have several pieces. She does a lot of that. If you have a piece that you would like her to paint, just call her, and she can set up a time, and she'll get it done for you.
Again, just how many people do you know around here are doing something like that?
I don't know.
I mean,
and she's very good at what she does.
very good, clearly.
She won't let me paint. I'm not a good painter.
That's a great reason, though, to stop by Stephanie's Vintique and the Plaster Paint Company. I have their business card on me somewhere with the address, but I don't know which pocket I put it in. So, 6804 North Asbury, I believe, though.
Sounds good.
All right. Stop by here yourself. Do you know what the hours are for the business off the top of your head?
Yes, 10 to 5, 7 days a week. No, Monday through Friday, Saturday. On Sunday, it's noon to 5.
There you go. Plenty of time to stop by. Yeah, those Saturday hours do help out a lot.
Yes. If you want a big old elephant, we got it. And it's metal.
Last time I was in here, I saw some sports cookbooks, like NFL cookbooks. They were back kind of behind us.
Yeah, in that corner.
Yeah, but, I mean, who would have expected that? I mean, recipes for the legendary turducken in some of those. Who would have expected seeing that? Not me, but it doesn't matter because we found it inside Stephanie's Vintique. And how about the Easy Bake Oven?
I love that.
That is a classic.
My daughter will not let me buy it for my grandbaby.
My sister had one of those. I remember we all used it. They do work.
Yeah, they do. It's amazing what a light will do.
And here back at the front section of the store, we've got a big selection of books. And I know there are 4 different kinds of books.
Well, we do it by prices, paperback, and then if it gets up to a nice big hardback, then we charge the $4. But $1 to $4.
Gotcha. See, I was a little bit unsure about that pricing.
There's a little spot on it. On each book has a little dot.
Gotcha.
And there is Bob Palmer's book there on the floor with all of his murals that he has painted throughout Oklahoma City and Oklahoma.
We were talking about that actually before we started. All the murals. You've got one on the side of the store yourself.
Yes, we do. He
Here's
did a wonderful job for us.
Yeah, it's very cool. Here's some of the jewelry we mentioned earlier. You see necklaces, armbands, bracelets, earrings. Do you have a favorite kind of jewelry you like to wear?
I wear a lot of rings.
Rings?
Yep. Earrings. Everybody's got to have earrings.
You heard it here first. Stay here for a second and keep looking at these because it's beautiful stuff.
We've got 2 more jewelry booths on that aisle that we didn't go down.
Yes, we got to stop by there right now.
We're talking jewelry.
Since we're back at the front, we'll mention again, there's some snacks here, Easter, Wicked Twist Mix. There's a St. Patrick's Day stuff at the front we might catch. But right here you see a bunch of different clothings. And if I'm not mistaken, you have both adult and clothing.
We have a little bit of youth left, but not a lot. But most of them are adults at this point. Some of our youth is on the other side. But it's a change of a season, and we don't know what season to buy. Is it summer or is it winter?
Well, Oklahoma doesn't know either.
No, it doesn't.
So here's some more of the jewelry. You can see bands, bracelets, earrings, necklaces. Fancy Nancy?
Fancy Nancy.
Fancy Nancy.
And her jewelry is really kind of unusual. It's stretchy.
Stretchy?
So any finger, it will fit because it stretches.
Huh.
It'll go on my little finger. It'll go on my big fat finger.
I've never seen that before.
I know. I love it.
I would have thought jewelry, of all things, would be the one that wouldn't be stretchy, but she's made it work.
She's made it work.
That's crazy. Here's some more hand-painted items right here.
Mm-hmm.
With beautiful, I think it's China right there.
What does it say? No? Well, it just says hand wash. So I'm assuming it is.
No matter.
There's another dresser that Stephanie painted.
Yes, no matter what, it's all very beautiful.
Yeah.
And it will fit perfectly in any household, on any set.
Especially if do you like wine bottles and wine country?
Mm. We're walking through the middle of the store right now. For those that are wondering, we're at Stephanie's Vintique and the Plaster Paint Company here in downtown Bethany. This is the Main Street of America Facebook Live Tour, where we go through and tour local businesses and find out what makes this part of Oklahoma this part of Oklahoma. Of course, Stephanie's Vintique with a wide variety of items, the super friendly service, the local charm. This is one of the best places to stop by, right off of Asbury, right on the corner. We've been here all morning long, stopping by local businesses. This is just another favorite that we're happy to work with, by the way. So on the side wall here, you've got different paintings and wall decor. I do have some wall decor for my apartment, though mine looks probably a little bit more like my college dorm room did than an actual house.
But I like this one with the one shoe can change your life, Cinderella.
That is pretty good.
And then we got Mardi Gras, 1990. And it's 50% off.
Hey, there you go. A great deal to go along with it.
That's right.
All right, well, let's go ahead and head back towards the front of the store real quick where we'll wrap this thing up and talk about anything we might have missed. I see immediately as we turn the corner, different dolls and stuffed animals. There are caps and, well, not caps, but hats to the side. And now as we move through, you can see some more furniture, pillows. I'm looking at more cups and china and things like that.
Unusual lamp. It's got sewing bob.
Ooh, I gotta turn around for
threads.
this.
Just the little things of sewing. And that's kind of unusual. And the lamp does work.
Oh.
Doesn't have a shade, but it works fine.
I would have never guessed that was a lamp.
I know. And when I Googled it, it was very expensive.
I wonder, how do people come up with these ideas to make this stuff?
I have no idea. They are. I'm a math. Give me math. I'll balance your books. But don't ask me to paint something.
Send me out to a baseball game and I'll be fine, but don't let me run a store. All right, and of course, St. Patrick's Day is coming up. And that's the last thing I do want to hit is right here at the front of the store. But as we walk back along there, you guys now take PayPal.
Yes.
Just another way you can stop by, and they provide for you. They offer a lot of different ways to get your purchases done between the deals, between the payment methods, plenty of ways to stop by and find something nice. 50% off St. Patrick's Day decor, March 17th. What is the date? The 16th? I mean the 12th?
12th.
I don't know why I said the 16th, but yeah, St. Patrick's Day is coming up very quickly. And I might be in need of some green now that I think about it. So
Definitely wear it.
there you go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Stephanie's Vintique and the Plaster Paint Company right here in downtown Bethany. Thank you for stopping by on this stop on the Main Street of America tour. And thanks to everybody who watched, everybody who supports, and of course, thanks to Stephanie's Vintique for allowing us to come by and do another tour. It's always a good time. Stop by yourself. Take a look at all these local vendors with their great items. Again, the paint on this side, you've got the Orland's products, the detergent. It smells nice. There's a bunch of different kinds. You're going to want to get in on it. And here's some Easter stuff as we round out this stop. Tune in next time on the GospelStation.com Sports and Talk. We've got UConn baseball tonight, and we will see you on our next stop on the Main Street of America Facebook Live Tour. Thanks again.